afternoon, everybody. Ollamh here, and welcome back to Let's Play Maize. Oh, hi, buddy. I didn't realize you were like right up on my backside. Okay, so yes. Ted was bitching about really? Bob, you twit! Where is the hallway? I broke my nose running into the stupid painted wall. Cordially, Ted. Sorry, Ted. Should have told you about that. I sold it for scrap to pay for the lobbies. Oops. Bob. Yeah, that. Okay, that actually does look kind of convincing from far away. But how could you walk up to it and...
Yes, why not? Another stupid door for Vladdy to fix.
Yeah.
Idiot.
Get to it, buddy. If you're gonna be a jackass about it, I'm not gonna be nice. Get to it. Come on. Hurry up.
Good so boy. Vladdy know what to do. Just hit stupid thing until... What a stupid place this is.
You didn't even hit it. Hi, coffee trolley. All right. Yeah, there's... Shouldn't there be, like, dead fish in all of these? Because nobody's been around to feed them for ages. Biolab. Okay, so we need a key card in the box to get into the Biolab. Right. Stop pressing Q. I'm not pressing Q. I'm not. I promise I'm not. As I spam the shit out.
Waste. Americans should be working on more important things like surviving winter or
mean
less
stupid. Ooh. Notification from the government. A very serious letter informing the heads of the facility that they will be subject to a very thorough audit by the government in the near future. Judging from the amount, they really put the amount? Seriously, guys? The amount of no's written across the page, Ted did not take the news very well. Tape! Bob, in the rare occurrence that you're actually done erecting statues to yourself, I would just like to inform you that we are being audited. Cordially, Ted. As in, how are we going to explain where all this money went? Cordially, Ted. And why is there talking corn all over this stupid facility? Cordially, Ted. I knew I shouldn't have indulged you. You half-wit, stupid, narcissistic, buffoonish, idiotic moron! You drove me to erect that stupid statue of myself. It was made of rare earth metals. It cost millions. Cordially, Ted. Hi, Ted. Well, we're in a pickle, aren't we? Not to worry, I've got a couple more ideas up my sleeve. We'll make all this money back in a jiffy. Bob. For God's sakes, Bob. No tours, no resorts, no casinos. Idiot. Cordially, Ted. So yeah, this is where the albino corn, I think it is, was. What are all these little... Are those like... What are those? And those look like, almost like glue tips. You know, like the Biolab keycard. Alrighty then. Oh, another rock. A whimsical rock. A rock that is subject to flights of fancy, unable to keep a thought in its head for more than a few moments without moving on to the next one. It is currently thinking of re-enrolling in college just as soon as it determines what a college is. You named it Greaves. Half full vial. I have blood. Looks like someone used this vial and resealed it. It is half full of someone's blood and labeled with a piece of tape which has the name in orange pen, Helen. A very important key for a very important room. In fact, it'll probably be the third or fourth most important room you'll visit on your journey, not counting the very nice closet you spotted on the first floor. You think of that closet often in your quieter moments. Yay! Okay. I feel like Vladdy is right that we are idiots. Ooh, an old carpet. A piece of tape. A well-known method of bypassing fingerprint security scans in the facility was to pull a fingerprint onto a piece of tape and then put it over the scanner. The most popular room to breach was the fabled nap room, which unfortunately you never encounter on your journey. Thanks for the spoiler, Dick. Effective at making any area you encounter feel more like home, though you will never be sure if that is in fact the original color scheme or a pattern of stains better off left unknowable. The question remains on your mind for several days. Okay, so we have a centrifuge. Okay. It needs something else. Biolab key maybe? No? I thought maybe it would be like, okay, hey, you put this in there and... Ooh, what's this? Hi, Ted! I think we're onto something with my new batch of test corn. Pretty sure I saw one move the other day. Exciting! Bob, these are all carrots. You are an idiot. Moron. Cordially, Ted. Okay, so... Alright, I don't even want to know what they're doing. Okay, so... We had a Level 5 check... Or... Level 8 checkpoint? I don't know. A level checkpoint of some sort. Alright, so we had the Biolab back here. We can... Biolab key card. This is not a Biolab. This is not a Biolab. This is a recording studio. Hiya, Ted. Got some of the lyrics down during my shift. Think it's really gonna be a hit. Bob. Why are you recording music? What the Bob, you wrote one line, you lazy slob. I'm doing the same until you smarten up. Cordially, Ted. Not likely to happen. Fingerprint scanner. Now, I can't help but wonder if that tape we got is gonna come in handy. Ted! Great news! Did some focus testing for the song, and guess what? It's a hit! The audience really had an ear for it. Ha! Get it? Because of the corn? Bob. Stop playing around with the corn and get back into the studio. We have no time to waste, twit. Cordially, Ted. Okay, so yeah, they, Bob, you musically illiterate halfwit. You can't change the keys 16 times in one song. I nearly passed out because of all the shifts. Cordially, Ted. Alright, so let's see here. In Blue Pen, I live a life of a lonely man who's plagued by a brilliant mind. An imbecile for a right hand, and a prison I'm inside. The next lines are in Red Pen. I need a girl who can understand the burdens of this life, whose name will go after an ampersand, in whom I can confide. Okay? Ah, yes. Looks like this is the booking schedule for the facility recording studio. Most notable is that neither of the founders seem to have occupied in the studio at the same time, except for a very brief 2-minute interval once a week or so. According to famous rock band Logic, that should have made for ideal working conditions. I bet it was, especially for Ted. Okay.
Again with garbage? These are all useless things you take.
Shut up.
Idiot.
Shut up, Vladdy. I know what I'm doing. You mistook this for a peculiar animal and waited several hours for it to say something to you. When it didn't, you decided to take it. You now carry it over your head like a battle standard. Okay. Piano covered in cover prints. Tape pulled Bob's fingerprint off the keyboard. Bob, despite your best efforts, I actually think this song is acceptable. Though I despise your presence with every fiber of my being. Get down here so we can press a copy of the song. Moron. Cordially, Ted. And you better deliver on those distribution plans. Dummy. Cordially, Ted. Hi, Ted. Whoops! Looks like our cost overruns ate into our distribution budget. As in, it's gone. Sorry, probably should have made that power ballad cover probably shouldn't have made that power ballad cover that sure got expensive. Live and learn, Bob. What? Cordially, Ted. So yeah, Bob has screwed Ted 12 ways from Sunday. And it looks like, okay, so Ted's fingerprints are already there, but Bob's in there. Push that. Pressing hot single on new CD. Top secret. This technology was so new at the time, each CD of the founder's pop single cost several $1,000s to press, which made this the most cost-effective operation at the facility. Wow. The most cost-effective? Are you serious? Call the coffee trolley. Trolley! Ooh. Bob, I'm not going to ask you again. Clean your own fish tanks. I lost all of July because of you. Jerk. Cordially, Ted. So there should be a button in here to call the coffee trolley? Yeah. Trolley, trolley, trolley. This way, buddy. Yeah, there you go. I have no idea why we're calling the trolley along, but we are. A key fob slot. Okay. Well, Bob, I hope you're happy. All of the fish are dead. I'm pointing this out in case you are wondering why the facility smells like a bad sushi restaurant. Don't! Cordially, Ted. Do anything with any of these? No, I cannot. So yeah, I guess somebody obviously cleaned out the no, we can't get in there, so obviously somebody cleaned it out. Hey, Ted, check out the new security measure I added. Installed in a few high security places. Sales of the single are gonna go through the roof. Bob, you dummy. Now everyone hates the song because they have to hear it 10 times a day. Cordially, Ted. So obviously that goes in there. Oh, thank God it's gonna die. Bob, I saw her talking to the isolated subject again. For a change, do something useful and make the security room more secure. Don't. Cordially, Ted. Well done, idiot. Now we're all locked out. And fix the lift, moron. Cordially, Ted.
Have you ever wondered why we're here?
I always thought we came to be thanks to a conglomeration of circumstances too large for us to comprehend. Or maybe because it's sunny outside.
Yes, of course. But why aren't we over there?
I don't know. Should we go?
That's a fair question. Oh. So obviously we're supposed to pick up a drum. Okay, but let's check out this room here first. More notes from Bob and Ted. Bob, where in God's name is everyone? What happened to our staff? Cordially, Ted. Hey, Ted. Think I left a note to you about that. Had to let them all go to cover the recording costs. Also, FYI, we have no money left. Whoops. Bob. And I think at that point, Ted had an aneurysm and just like... What? Fancy hat.
So much garbage. There is no more garbage.
A gigantic Fabergé egg. A coin slot. Ted has completely blocked this unfathomably sized Fabergé egg out of his perception so that he doesn't have to think on its even more unfathomable cost. Bob was very disappointed when this one didn't have any chocolate inside. Really? These are Fabergé eggs are like really, really nice, really decorative, really expensive. He thought there was chocolate. This may be a fancy hat, but it isn't the fanciest hat in the land. That title belongs to a top-notch brown bowler owned by an office clerk in Brighton. Right. Sentient, non-sentient. Can I turn it from one to the other? Okay, that looks like a Fabergé egg. Okay, so we probably need something to draw a face. Okay. Can we do something to like lower those? Because I don't think I can get around up there, can I? No, I cannot. Alrighty then. Well, obviously we need to go back into the recording room, which was the Biolab. Who turns a Biolab into a recording studio? We need drums. We need a drum. There's the drum. All right. Okay, so now we have the drum. You did not think this was an instrument, instead you thought this was some kind of... It was something you stood on in order to be taller for a little while. You stood on it for 6 hours, regretting nothing. All right, that's all the time we have for today. As always, thank you guys very much for watching, and stay tuned for more from Ollamh Productions.
If you wanna see some
Cheerio!
crazy and also lazy, then you should meet me and my friends.
Yeah, how many princesses or how many young women, period, go to kiss frogs? Chapter 3.
Not where you thought you were going to be. You thought you were going to be an engineer. You went to school to be an engineer. And now you play games on YouTube.